can you say sticker shock? So I have not been to a store to buy wood and probably since last summer, which stuff was high then, but I had assumed it had came down because I hadn't heard any more about it. Well, a 2x4 by 8, $8.25. My goodness.
Got the treated stuff there.
Yeah, $9.74.
Top choice.
Top choice, huh? It's insane. Treated 2x4 by 8 is pretty much the same price as just a regular pine 2x4. I thought prices had came down. So we're at Lowe's looking at sliding glass doors and just doors in general. Some of them open, some of them slide. But we really honed in on this one. We like it. It has blinds where if we're needing to work and the sun's coming through the back window, we'd be able to close the blinds that are integrated into the glass, which is really nice. And this one opens on the right side that we want. So over here where the desk will be, we don't want any kind of door opening, swinging in or anything. This one here just slides. So TQ went to go C, because typically they're in here, but obviously there's none available right now. But we saw this up here and it says notes 5 in the bay. So we don't know if maybe they have them somewhere else, but we're gonna find out. What'd you find out?
This one here.
We're going on a trip in my Ford F-250. I was gonna say in my favorite rocket ship, but you know, it is what it is. They did not have any of the sliding glass doors, but they did locate us one, and it's about a half an hour, 40 minutes away in Wadsworth, Ohio. So we're gonna take this opportunity. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. They close at 10. We already called and paid for it over the phone. They're gonna have it waiting for us. And it's just like the guy said there, you know, you don't know if you're going to get it if you even order it or when you're gonna get it. So he's like, if you can get it, you better go get it. So
go get it.
That's what we're doing. We're going to go get it because they had nothing at that place. And this is the only one in our general area. He only searched out an hour, but yeah, so let's go.
Alrighty, we made it to Lowe's in Wadsworth.
Tell you what, this Lowe's looks a lot different than ours.
Yeah, look at all the grills outside.
You want to see my grill? my grill?
I don't know if these plants should be outside though.
Yeah, probably not.
Coffee, anyone?
I'm all about that life. Kind of gives you an idea of how cold it is out here as well.
Yeah.
So, good morning everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning?
Beautiful. The sun is shining.
TQ, I must say, you are absolutely gorgeous right now holding those coffees. You're gorgeous without the coffee, but when you're holding 2 cups of coffee, I don't know.
No, they're both not for him. One's for me.
That does it for old Spencer here. Anyways, guys, good morning. So, things have changed overnight, and simply, most of it starts up here, okay? So, I didn't realize these rafters were only 6 inches, so they're 2x6, okay? With that being said, the R30 roof insulation that I got is 10 inches thick here, as you can see. So that's not gonna work. So we figured that out late last night. We worked on just ideas up until probably 2, 3 a.m. We were kind of excited because we're finally moving on this. We have an escaped chicken as well, TQ.
Uh-oh.
So we had to fence the chickens in because, for one, we were going to apply fertilizer the one day last week, and then we decided not to because the ground temperatures weren't good. And also, they were getting into our neighbor's mulch.
They've been going across the street again and don't want to flatten chicken out in the road. So
right. So back to the job here. We're gonna be returning all of this insulation. Okay. And then I put in a phone call to Spray Foam. I believe it was Spray Foam Specialty, Spray Foam Solutions. Spray Foam Solutions. What we're going to do is just go ahead and spray foam all of this. Now, what I have to figure out is, because we have the ridge vents that we had put in this past summer. Whenever you guys remember, we had some shingles felling, and that's what they discovered. There was never a ridge cap put in. What I got to figure out is, do I need to vent this? Because if you look how it comes down, it's closed, okay? I don't think that's typically how it's supposed to be done, but I'm also not trying to rip this entire roof down and this entire structure right now with $9 2x4s. So typically you would put this material that would run up the roof line and allow airflow up to the ridge cap up there where you can see it's wide open. And that allows air to go behind the insulation and keeps the moisture down, keeps all of that down, and also protects your roof, and yeah, keeps the airflow good. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that gentleman to let me know. Maybe we can just spray foam the whole thing, or maybe if I need to, I can put those vents in. If I need to, I'll put the vents in, or if they do it, whatever. We're just simply waiting on him to give us the estimate to do it around here as well. But first thing, enough chit-chatting and yip-yapping. That coffee's looking real good. I need a sip of it. We need to get this out of our way because we have some demolition.
It's demolition. Demolition
day.
So, returning $500 worth of insulation. These were about 90 bucks a piece per bundle. Can you grab that door, TQ?
Sure. Good thing we're deciding to do this, because this door broke when we had that big giant snowstorm.
Yeah. Can you push that around with your foot?
Oh, maybe.
Just got to get it going in the right direction. It's like a snowball. So we'll return that in a little bit. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we have the ceiling exposed. We have that wall exposed. We have this wall exposed. This wall is already insulated, where you can see the holes that I pointed out yesterday. Back in the day, it was really popular. They would drill holes through the wooden siding and then spray a foam in there. So we know that wall is insulated. But we still have a weak spot, which is this wall right here, okay? So with that being said, on the other side of this wall is drywall on the inside of my garage. I look through the top and I don't see insulation in here at the top. Now that doesn't mean it's not in here, but what we have to do is, there's no point in spray foaming all this and insulating it if we still have a wall here that's going to allow the hot air out and the cold air in. So we need to get this off, and we're going to put in electrical as it is, so this needs to come off as well. So we got a little bit of demo ahead of us. So we're going to put you up in hyperlapse and make a huge, huge mess. I got it off, and there's like this real thin, I don't know, like soft backing material here. I'm assuming that was some form of insulation material, but honestly I have no idea. It's not going to do much, so we're just going to do what the gentleman suggested. And he said, hey, whatever you want insulated, take it down to the studs. So that's what we're going to do, because what we're gonna do is take this wall straight on up here. So I'm still gonna have that spray foam, but there'll be just like a little cubby hole, and then I'm gonna put probably a shelf up here just for extra storage for probably Christmas stuff, because I know you guys love that. But anyways, nice cobwebs all the way across there. And yeah, this is the top, I guess you could say, the sill plate. I'm sure that wasn't up to code back in the day, the old garage door wire. So we're gonna probably pull that out as well because we had a new one put in. But just wanted to bring you up here and show you. This stuff is super thin. This is probably the original wood color, which is actually a really nice color before probably 60 coats of paint. Taking these little planks off, but they're running in probably about 3 inches, 4 inches behind this 2x4. So what I'm gonna do is take the circular saw, bring it down real minimum, maybe like an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and I'm gonna cut these all off flush. So then I can just take them off, because this is gonna be covered up as it is, so you won't even know they're back there. And there's really no way getting them out without just shattering them like I'm doing here. to shut that heater off. Whew. It got warm in here real quick. So the top piece, about the first 2 foot down, I think that's where a lot of stuff was hung over the years. It had screws in it, nails, you name it, hooks. So it was like busting apart on me in little small pieces. And then went ahead and broke the saw out as I showed you and cut the ends off. Couldn't go too deep. Simply I didn't want to accidentally hit any electrical that could possibly be behind things that I can't see. So yeah, next we gotta do is get this stuff down, which I assume is not going to be fun and super messy, because every time I miss the stud trying to pull this stuff off, it pretty much just went right through whatever this material is. So I'm assuming it's probably like a flame retardant. Well, down here there's a foam board. It looks like they just probably slid it into the grooves, I'm guessing, before they put the drywall on that side, which really didn't do much. Or I'm assuming there was a furnace in this garage at one point. Maybe this was like a fire barrier or something. I guess we'll find out once we get into it, but it's still got to come out regardless, because obviously that isn't going to work. And I can see up there where I knocked the first hole, there's still none. But yeah, there is a little bit down at the bottom. What we're going to put in here is going to be a lot better. So everything's going to kind of look weird and stretched because I'm in super view on the GoPro here. And what it does is it kind of rounds everything, but it's the only way I could get the whole shot of the wall being torn out. So if I look weird, I look weird. Want to see if you can punch a hole through the wall?
That stuff pretty wore down, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm assuming probably like a fire barrier or something. I don't know. Woo!
Careful!
Yeah.
Getting aggressive there.
Find all kinds of little goodies. Let's spray some spray paint on this. Spray paint. Maybe somebody stuffed $1 million in the wall and we'll find it.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, how is that gonna do anything?
It didn't. Probably just what they had laying around after a job or something.
Need a drink or anything?
I'm alright now. Can you make me a pile of this out there? Because we can't burn this.
Yeah.
I want a little stuck. Hey, there's some electrical. That's what we're looking for.
I think that's the one the
Freezer.
Yeah, freezer plugged into.
Yep. Aeration could be an option as well. I guess just I'll have to look at the area and then we can go from there. Okay. Yeah, we actually looked at something very similar the other day, and it was it's just the shade. You know, the shade makes it hard for stuff to grow. But if we can get a good shade seed in there and get it going, you know, it can definitely help that area. All right, Brian. I appreciate you calling. Thank you for considering Spencer Lawn Care. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you. Bye. All right, progress. So we're down to the studs, and that's what I wanted. We can put electrical in this. As you can see, there's electrical for the garage, lights, fan, and now we could put in insulation once I get about 5 billion nails out of here. This stuff was really easy to come out, but they just use like a, I don't know, like a roofing shingle or a siding shingle or something like that to tack it all in. So I'm gonna have to go through and pull all those out and then get this mess cleaned up. So yeah, came down pretty darn easy. I did like their fire retardant here. They just stuck a piece of drywall right to the back, you know, stops it all from going anywhere else, I guess you could say. A little bit of electrical just kind of left behind. Yeah, you know, sometimes you uncover things that have been put there. Now I will say this electrical looks fairly newer, and that orange line I had installed for the 220 for the heater in the garage, but the yellow one was not me. But that's definitely newer compared to that black stuff that was in there. Awesome, brother. April 12th at 4 o'clock. I'll put that in my calendar. Thank you. All right, so real quick update. Just got off the phone with the spray foam company. They're going to come out in a couple weeks to do our estimate, and then another week or two after that to actually do the job, which gives us enough time for what, TQ?
To call my brother, which he's an electrician, so we'll obviously need to add some plugs and whatnot out here for the office, so that we got to get that done first.
Right, got to have electricity for printers. We got a bunch of printers,
yeah,
computers, all of that stuff. But also, speaking with him, he mentioned about the ceiling, and I said, do I need to put anything up there to allow airflow for the ridge cap? And he said, absolutely not. They'll explain all that whenever they come out and show us the different options. I guess there are different options for spray foam as well. But he said we can spray directly to the wood. So that saves me from having to climb up there and put that barrier up there. But with that also being said, we're making a ton of progress here. Sean Boy has his soccer championship game tonight, guys.
Yes.
So gonna be cutting this video off pretty short here in a little bit. Not done working just yet, but gonna go watch Sean hopefully win his championship tonight with his team. Good luck to the little Wildcats and all of his little buddies there. It's gonna be a fun little game to watch. So last soccer game of the season, right?
Yes, yeah, because he's going right in. He's already started baseball practice, but baseball kicks off here real soon.
But we get a little bit of a break. It's been soccer practice, baseball practice, soccer game, baseball practice. I mean, like every single day here for the last month.
And softball stuff too, so.
It's crazy hectic this last month.
But we do have to figure out, are we doing ceiling fan or no ceiling fan?
I don't know yet. I think we'll keep the ceiling fan just because I like the ceiling fan, but maybe we take it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Let's get back to work though.
Let's go.
So you can probably barely see me, but I wanted to get the top of that swept off because when they redid the shingles on the roof this past year, a lot of that grit and stuff came down and landed on top of there. So wanted to get it off before we go ahead and close that up here.
Are we keeping this brick exposed?
You can paint it or something. I don't know
I
what.
want to keep it exposed.
You do?
Hi. Yeah,
Okay.
I like brick. I mean, we can paint it, but I don't want to cover it with like wall. So, next time we're at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, wherever sells that our shop vac we have,
Yeah.
we need to get a new filter.
Okay.
Because the last one caught fire whenever I was cleaning out the
Trigger.
Traeger.
The wall's gonna come straight up and I'm gonna butt it into the top of that rafter there, okay? So the wall will be pretty much straight up here. We'll insulate the back of it. Not gonna do anything with the garage as of right now. With that being said, I'm gonna have to remove this board here and that one there because I'm gonna run the top of the 2x4 wall straight into the top of this joist here, okay? So it'll be straight up and down, pretty much just like this, but it'll come right into the top of this, okay? So straight up and across. So I'm gonna get this baby off here. It looks like it should come off pretty easy. It's all done.
It is all done.
I mean, in all honesty,
We can move in now.
we would freeze or be really hot in the summertime, and we could utilize this space right now.
Yeah.
We could just put tables out here, all that. But anyways, enough goofing off. We got it to a good stopping point. I wanted to get to this door, but it's already going on 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And like I told you, we have Sean Boy's championship game tonight at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna start focusing on editing real quick and hopefully be able to get this video out to you guys in time. Typically I don't get started till about 4 or 5, but yeah, we're gonna be about an hour or two behind. But yeah, kind of show you where we're at here. I got those boards off up top. I am saving those because after I run that wall, if there's a gap back there, I might just go ahead and rip them down and piece it back in. But we got the studs all exposed. TQ said she wants to keep the brick. We're probably just going to paint it white though. I guess the next thing is I would like to figure out the flooring. And then we're going to get the door done at the same time. Probably do the door first and then we'll do the flooring. But what do you guys suggest? So this is just concrete, a concrete slab. I assume at one time it was a patio because like I told you guys yesterday, there was a wall here and we assume a door here as well that went out onto the patio because there was a little wall here as well. So I think when they took that out originally, they just expanded the room to the size of the overall patio. And that's kind of where we're at. So what we need to figure out is we were just thinking of laminate, but then it's like that concrete slab is going to be pretty cold. But would it be warm enough once we heat this area? Would it stay warm enough on the floor as well? Should we put down a plywood subfloor? What should we do? I guess that's kind of where we're at right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're just taking the time that we have right now when it's super cold outside. Even though it's sunny, trust me, it is freezing out there.
I'm excited we're getting to it. This is what, day 2 demolition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really, we're probably a day in. A day in at this point. Probably 10 hours total.
Yeah.
Maybe 8, I don't even know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always,
keep mowing.
Keep growing.
Keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
TQ out.
Construction Queen.
Bye.